Yo, welcome back. Today we're doing 8th grade 8.CC.2 CC2, that is, interpret bar graphs. Alright, so put these in your notes. Okay, this is going to be your header for today. CC2, interpret bar graphs. Just kind of draw the graphs the best you can. Alright, so that's an example of how I would kind of sketch it in my notes. Okay, and then you could use a protractor and you could go ahead and try to draw the bars all the way out, but you don't really have to make the complete bar. The bar would look something like this. You could just draw the top to let you know that the data for the first tree organization, so this is like T1, tree organization 1. So it says an environmental agency examined how many trees were planted by different organizations. So down here you have 5 tree organizations. So I got T1, T2, all the way to T5. So the first organization planted 70, the second organization planted 70, the next one planted 100, then 100, then 60. Okay, so I would just sketch it out real quick to the best of your ability. Alright, so then it says which table shows the same data. Okay. Okay, so if I look at the two data options we have, so basically I'm looking for 70, 70, 100, 160, 70, 70, 100, 160. Down here we have 70, 70, 160. Okay, so that's not right. So we would pick the first one. Alright. The news photographer logged how many pictures were taken in the past 5 days. Alright, so then I would sketch that real quick. Okay, so that's how I sketch it out. Just draw a line here, put I guess that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tick marks. Okay, you could kind of get a protractor if you wanted and like draw the whole bar out, something like this. Okay, you could do all that, but that's not necessary. You just want to get the general idea that on Thursday they took 90 pictures, Wednesday they took 60 pictures. Okay, so you get the idea. Tuesday 40, Monday 50, and Sunday 30. Notice that I did number every tick mark. I kind of went by 20s was the increment. I went 0, this is 10, so 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you get the idea. So now the question is, which table shows the same data? Okay. So we're looking for, let's do my best on this. So we are looking for 30, 50, 40, 60, and 90. So we have 30, both have 50, 40's the same, 60's the same. The last Thursday they have 80 and 90. Well, we have 90, so the correct one is Thursday here. Okay. So the correct one is Thursday. Hit submit. Alright, so this is pretty straightforward. You probably only just need to copy 2 tables. Let's take a look at this one right here. A coffee shop monitored the number of coffee cups sold each day. So Saturday they sold 168 cups, Friday 62, Thursday 62, Wednesday 62. How many more cups? Okay, how many more cups did the coffee shop sell on Saturday than Thursday? So here's Saturday and here's Thursday. Okay, so basically on Thursday right here they sold 62 cups. Okay, on Saturday they sold 68 cups. So here, okay, so when they say how many more, they want to know the difference. Okay, and difference means to subtract. Okay, difference means subtract. When I say difference, I mean I'll need to subtract. So here they had 68. So I want to know how much is the number between here and here. Now I could count, okay, or well, I said subtract, so I would do 68 minus 62, and that gives me 6. Okay, and I can see here 62, 63, 64, 65. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cups on Saturday. Okay, so my answer would be 6. At the Family Beach Day, the Hillsdale Recreation Department offered a range of activities. Okay, so they offered for children and parents. So they had walking, collecting shells, playing volleyball, eating lunch. Let me shrink this down a little bit. Okay, and you can see that there were different number of people. There were difference between the number of children and the number of parents. Are there fewer people eating lunch or walking? All right, are there fewer people? Okay, are there fewer people? Okay, so when I say the number of people, all right, I'm looking for a number over here that says I'm gonna look at the number of people. Okay, so when it says eating lunch, I'm gonna take a look at eating lunch. Okay, that's here, eating lunch. So I'm going to have eating lunch. I had here 10 people, so that's 10. And here I had 30 people, so I had 10 here plus 30 here, so that's 10 plus 30. That gives me a total of 40. Okay, 40 people were eating lunch. All right, then I want to look at the number of people walking. Okay, so if I look at the number of people walking, I have 55 and 80. So walking is 55 plus 80. Now I already know that that's going to be larger. Okay, so what's 55 plus 80? That's like 135. Okay, but we can use the calculator. So we have 80 plus 55. All right, so that's 135 people, children and parents. Okay, so I would say are there few people eating lunch, or are there fewer people eating lunch or walking? Okay, that's kind of tricky because this says fewer. There are fewer people eating lunch. Okay, because this is the smaller number. Okay, so I'm going to go with eating lunch. All right, good. So you got to read these very carefully. All right, so right here it says a cable company analyst paid attention to how many new customers it had each day. So on Thursday they had 80 customers. On Friday they had 10 customers, and on Saturday they had 100 new customers. Okay, so then it says, on which day did the cable company have the most new customers? Well, that would obviously be on Saturday, because on Saturday they had 100. Okay, so for that I'm going to pick Saturday. Okay, so there's a couple problems. There's so many different kinds of problems. Okay, you know, it's almost impossible to address each one, but you have to basically first read the question carefully, and then the next thing that I did was look at all the numbers. So how many tickets did the aquarium sell on Tuesday? I'm gonna look at all of these numbers. 80, okay, 80, 80, and 90. All right, so I'm looking at the numbers. The next thing I'm gonna do is look at the important words in the question. How many tickets? Okay, so these are the number of tickets. Okay, and then it says on Tuesday. So this is Tuesday. Okay, so I'm gonna go with 80. Okay, so they sold 80 tickets on Tuesday. All right, so that's the process. All right, so good luck on that. If you have any questions, see me in class, and other than that, peace.